My name is Abigail Cooke. I'm a student at EDM 310 in the University of South Alabama. This is Blog Post 14, Final Reflection. EDM 310 can be extremely intimidating. I remember the first day of class, I walked in with my head down, looking around, seeing if I noticed any faces, and I didn't. Didn't have a clue who anybody was. Sat down with my Mac at an empty desk and began scanning the computer screen, trying to think of anything else I could do other than pay attention to the unfamiliar faces around me. Needless to say, I can be kind of shy in a new situation. So, Dr. Strange begins, and he says, open up the instruction manual and the syllabus, and he begins reading. The first or second page of the instruction manual and the syllabus, and anything else that you open up off of the class blog says, for this class, you will need 9 hours a week or more. Holy cow, I was scared. I had no idea how I was going to fit in anything that was going to take me 9 hours a week to record, to write, to do anything with. So that made it even more intimidating. The first 2 weeks, I was scared to death. But after that, I began to get used to the class, and I learned my way through and developed time management. Although many things have been crammed in my head over this semester from EDM 310, there are a few things that stand out. And I have evolved as a student and as a person from this class. The first thing that I'd like to say that I learned from this class is time management. Like I said, Dr. Strange says that this class needs 9 hours a week or more. I spend more than 9 hours a week in this class, for sure. And before the semester, I was a huge procrastinator. I had no time management whatsoever. I would more rather go out with my friends, go hang out on the beach, go hunting, go fishing, do anything else other than pay attention to schoolwork. Boy, was I wrong whenever I sat down the first weekend on a Friday night and tried to do all of my homework. I got it turned in on time, but it was a struggle. So I learned that I needed to start on a Monday and start progressively work my way through and time out, hey, let's put an hour aside here and an hour aside there, and I finally learned that I could study for all of my classes, hang out with all of my friends, do all the other things that I like to do, and get my homework and get my studying done on time and have extra time for myself. Thank goodness for this class, because time management has been an awesome thing that I will take with me from this class throughout the rest of my semesters in school and as I become an educator. The next major thing that I learned was technology. I was completely against technology. I wanted to be that same old teacher that sits in front of a chalkboard, lectures to her students while all of my students look at me like this, bored on their desk, falling asleep. So I wanted to be that kind of teacher. But I have learned from this class that technology is a great thing. We learned how to use a smartboard. We learned how to use Blogger, YouTube, Twitter. I had never even heard of Twitter. I was completely against that. I have a Facebook, yay for Facebook, but Twitter I just had no idea how useful it could be. But whenever I finally opened up a Twitter account, because Dr. Strange made us open one up, I realized that it could be really useful. So I'm following some pretty useful people, and there's some pretty cool like bands and that kind of stuff that I follow also, so I can keep up with that kind of stuff and my friends and have my social life along with, once again, doing homework. Blogger is awesome. I realized that students all the way up to first grade, we watched first graders blog. That's so cool to watch a kid use technology. Even I have to say that some of these kids can use technology better than I can. We did C for Ks and C for Ts. We commented on teachers and we commented on kindergartners. And these kindergartners were writing back, which just made my day whenever my student commented back. We had to watch a bunch of awesome teachers that I take home notes, like Miss Cassidy. She used the blogging with her second graders. And Dr. McLeod, he was pretty awesome. His blog, I'm actually following him. So technology is great. I'm glad that I took this class because Dr. Strange just said it before. I didn't realize how great technology could be because I didn't know it. I didn't understand it. And since I didn't know it and I didn't understand it, I was against using it. But now that I've used the smartboard, we had to make a presentation with the smartboard, and I've used my Mac, and I've used blogging and all that kind of stuff. I've learned that it can be an awesome thing. So along with the helpful tools that we've learned and time management, this class has helped me evolve as a student, and I'm so glad that I've taken this class. Thank you.